Hello everybody, what is up? This is Eddie Nitty and welcome to the latest video on the channel for you guys here today. And we're going to be talking about where are the Leicester City Premier League winners right now. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you guys do, make sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you are new. But enough from me, let's get into the topic of the video. So we're kicking off with their main starting 11 at the moment. So we're going to go with Kasper Schmeichel in net, who currently plays for Anderlecht in the moment in the Belgium Pro League, playing 19 games, 3 clean sheets so far. He left Leicester City in 2022 and then moved on to stay a year in France to play for French club OGC Nice, which obviously later on he went to go and join Anderlecht on a free transfer. Since then, he has been linked with returns back to the Premier League, mainly Nottingham Forest. Explored the deal to try and bring him in this January, but that deal didn't really go any further, and he is now currently an Anderlecht player. Next, we're going to go on with his fullback, Danny Simpson, at the right back position. He currently plays for Macclesfield Town in the English National League. He left Leicester City in 2019 and then moved on to a few EFL teams. One of them, Huddersfield Town, and the other one in Bristol City. So yeah, Danny Simpson, fairly decent career since leaving Leicester City. He left them in 2019, and yeah, he's currently playing for a National League side, which I believe he has left Macclesfield since then, but I couldn't really find any information about that. Next one is Robert Huth, which I haven't got too much on Huth. He left Leicester City, never played for them again. However, he then went to Germany to do a bit of coaching, and now has returned back at Leicester City, and is currently the club's loans manager. Next, we'll talk about is the Jamaican centre-back, the captain himself, Wes Morgan, who since then has talked about how he wants to get in coaching, but nothing of that so far. He has recently been on Sky Sports as a pundit whenever Leicester City usually are on Sky, and he also is he has also joined Kick It Out, which is a group that fights against racism in football. So yeah, Wes Morgan, not too much to say about him either. Left Leicester City, obviously retired at Leicester, and yeah, wish him all the best. Hopefully he does become a coach. I think he would make a really good manager. Next, we're going to go on about is Christian Fuchs, who is currently the Charlotte assistant manager at the club. He's currently managing in the MLS. When you guys know, Charlotte FC are an MLS team, which he did play for. He left Leicester City in 2021 and then played for Charlotte FC. He played 150 games for Leicester City, only lasted a year at Charlotte, and then became the club's assistant manager. Next one is probably the most successful one on the shortlist, or Riyad Mahrez, is N'Golo Kante. He is currently playing for Saudi Arabian team Al Ittihad. We can talk about how much Kante has done for Leicester City. He left Leicester, however, after they won the Premier League in 2016 to join Chelsea, which he then went on to play over 250 games for the London club, winning the UCL, won Man of the Match in the final, and also a World Cup winner, as well as winning up multiple trophies as well. Next one is unfortunately the most saddest one on the shortlist. I love how I say shortlist, starting 11, in Danny Drinkmore, who is now currently retired as a professional footballer. Did not have a great time since leaving Leicester City at all. So he retired at the age of 33. He did leave Leicester City in 2017 to go and join Chelsea for a total fee of 35 million. Played about 30 games there at Chelsea, and then moved on to multiple loan spells out at Burnley, Aston Villa, went to Turkey to play for Kasimpasa, something like that, and then he went to Reading, and that was his last professional club he was at. He'd later returned to Chelsea, and then he was released, and then he decided to retire from professional football at the age of 33. Next we're going on to is Albrighton. What is Albrighton currently doing? Still at Leicester City. Not too much for Albrighton, playing for Leicester City for majority of his career still after winning the Premier League. However, he did have a short loan spell out at West Bromwich Albion. He played 11 times for the Baggies in the Championship, and he is currently still playing in the Championship at the moment. He has played 10 games this season. Next, we're moving on to is Riyad Mahrez, who left to go to Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal after, well, he didn't necessarily, he's currently at Al Hilal, sorry. He left in 2018 in Leicester after a few years still staying with Leicester after winning the Premier League, but he later moved on to Manchester City for 60 million, which is a record fee received by Leicester City. And also at the time, but he has now been broken by Nicolas Pepe, but at the time he was the most expensive African footballer. And since then, with Manchester City, he has won multiple Premier League titles, Carabao Cups, you know, FA Cups. Yeah, he has won the lot, really. You know, Premier League titles, obviously the Champions League. And then he later decided to leave Manchester City in the summer to join Al Hilal for £30 million. Next, moving on to is the Japanese magician Okazaki, who he's now currently playing for Saint Truden in the Belgian league. One memorable moment about Okazaki: he scored an overhead kick against Newcastle to win away from home. I remember that very well. Such a good goal from Okazaki. But anyway, he left Leicester City in 2019. I'm surprised he left Leicester that you know, recently. I thought it was a bit more long ago than that. But then he joined the Spanish team Esti Husquera, which he got them promoted that season, and then signed an extra 1-year extension with the Spanish side and played in La Liga. And then he eventually left at the end of the season after the club's relegation and went to Cartagena, where he left a year there, and now he is currently playing in Belgium for Saint Truden. Anyway, the final one is, weirdly, the one that I feel like we could talk the most about, but there's not much to talk about, really, at the same time. Jamie Vardy, still at Leicester. He scored 10 goals so far this season and 1 assist in the Championship. Jamie Vardy, obviously breaking Ruud van Nistelrooy's record in the Premier League for the most goals in consecutive games. 11 goals in 11 games. Actually, I think it was 13 goals in 11 games. But obviously, you know, a goal every game. So 11 goals, you know, it's 11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy. That old quote saying. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video on the channel. If you guys have, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.